What's up, fight fans? This is Andrew here to do the post-fight analysis for the Manny Pacquiao versus Juan Manuel Marquez trilogy. Let me get down through the basics and specifics and everything in between. All the fights was pretty good tonight. Some of them were very one-sided. I really wanted to see, Luis, Cruz do his thing, but hey, it is what it is. And good job, Burgos, for winning. And Timothy Bradley, horrible fucking fight. Let's just get down to the Pacquiao match. Pacquiao, for him to be a great weight at 143, he ate way too much. Got up to 148 in water weight. Like, he looked it too big, and he looked it slow, just like he did in the Mosley fight. Why did he look even slower? Because not only did Marquez follow the Mosley type game plan, he stepped to the side, he put his left foot in front of Pacquiao's right foot, in the inside of his foot, and counterpunched him. He waited for Pacquiao to bounce back, use his head and shoulder movement, and then Marquez would put his left guard with the jab and the straight right hand, or he'll go left uppercut, straight right hand, and he kept doing that same combination that he kept doing in the first and second fight, and Pacquiao just cannot find an answer for it. It was a couple times that you really saw that Alex Rizzo worked on his footwork a lot. But when it came down to the sparring, like I saw where you just knocking all the sparring partners out, I guess he left everything in sparring instead of left everything in the ring. Pacquiao only threw, I think, 70 punches once or twice, maybe 4 times out of the 12 rounds. And what happened? Freddie Roach, I'm gonna knock that fucker out. Knock that fucker out. Like, get the fuck out of here. Pinche pendejo. Come on, really? Come on now. Now, anyways, like I said, Marquez did great. I felt he landed more combinations. Pacquiao missed a lot of shots. You guys go so crazy just when you see Pacquiao throwing with his speed. He doesn't even land, I don't know, 2 of those punches out of those 4. It's always about 1. And it might graze over his shoulder or something. Marquez landed the more telling blows. He made Pacquiao head pop up so many times. He used more ring generalship to me when it came to that, like the combos and making Pacquiao back up and really rethink what he had to do. And I feel Marquez really did feel like he was, because the crowd tells the fight, because all the other fights, the 7-0 that he had over all these bigger guys, who were they rooting for then? Manny. Did you hear Manny? Man, don't say because it's Las Vegas. Don't say because it's Juan Manuel Marquez, because in the other fights, when Antonio Margarito, they didn't go super duper crazy for him. No, they went crazy and chanted Pac. Did you hear Pac? You heard boos because they were booing Pacquiao for not knocking him out, because everybody's so accustomed to Manny knocking him out. Now, Manny said that he's ready for Mayweather May 5th. He said all this stuff. He said that he's ready. If Manny did, show that he won, he was a little bit more aggressive, threw a little bit more punches. So if you judge and you go off of that, majority of the Las Vegas judges or the Nevada Commission, they judge fights off of aggressiveness and throwing a whole bunch of punches in the round. If you throw more than 20 punches over to your opponent, more than likely you will win the round, unless somebody clearly either knocked you down in that round or they had you out on your feet, meaning like you were super duper dazed and you're on the ropes and you're on spaghetti legs. As Teddy Atlas say, not and those legs were al dente, something like that. If you go off of jabs, I thought Marquez landed the more telling jabs. Pacquiao did okay with the jab. He landed a couple right hooks I saw here and there, but his bread and butter, and it will always be, Freddie can try to make him be this crazy technical boxer. He will never be that. He will always be double jab, straight left hand. Double jab, straight left hand. Why don't people understand that? Double jab, straight left hand. And maybe a left uppercut, because he tried to throw it in the 9th and 10th round, tried to knock fucking Marquez's head off. Never worked. And he a lot of his energy was gone from trying to throw that crazy left uppercut. He kept, moving side to side, throwing it and throwing his left upper, and he kept missing. Like, if you keep missing the same punch over and over again, don't you think you should try something else? Like, keep doing your straight left or throw an overhand left. There was plenty of times Marquez was caught out of position, and something that Mayweather did, he capitalized on all Marquez's mistakes. You didn't capitalize on that many. It was probably a couple times where Marquez backed up, but I really felt Marquez should have really took initiative and took that 12th round for his Mexicano. They were saying, si se puede, Meaning, you know, yes, we can get this done. We can be the first Mexican boxer in, I don't know what, 4 years to beat Pacquiao. Eric Morales is the only one and will be the only one of all time. That's why he's a legend in my eyes. Next fight for Pacquiao, definitely not Timothy, but all he does is headbutt. He's just not that exciting. He doesn't do that much for me. For him to be so buff, and they call him the modern Marvin Hagler. Marvin Hagler not people. If he hit you to the body every single time, you were damn near finna be knocked out. You know, it wasn't no, oh, well, I got hit to the body and I just, you know, shook it off. Man, Bradley ain't shit. Pacquiao looked really sad after this fight. Like, he didn't even look like the win. He didn't even really, you know, get on the ropes and do his patented thing. All he did is just, you know, you prayed what you're supposed to, and you take your faith to, you know, God. You know, you put your faith in God in everything you do. You make sure that you two are not hurt in the ring very seriously. And I mean, I praise Pacquiao for that, because, you know, I believe in God myself, so I understand, you know, what Pacquiao was doing, but he just did not seem like he won that fight. He didn't really, you know, feel it. Like, you know, when Pacquiao felt like he won the fight. Like, he, of course, he's gonna say, "Oh, I won the fight. It was clear." No, it really wasn't that clear. Only thing you can say is the footwork looked, of course, way better than Marquez. The straight left hands was very nice. A little left hand, and then he gets away from his opponent. That was ring generalship, and he did that a lot throughout the fight. So, if you wanted to count that and say that's the reason why you won it, I understand. I understand. But the more crowd-pleasing moments, Marquez. More combinations, throwing 3 and 4 and 5 punch combinations, landing about 3 out of the 5, 2 out of the 5, 2 out of the 6. You got to get at the Marquez for a majority of the rounds. Not saying he did that every round, but majority. About 7 out of 8, 7 to 8 out of those 12 rounds, Marquez. And I understand why Marquez didn't want to be in the same ring as him. And he really feels that, you know, this is the last of his career. He's 38 years old. And everybody said Marquez just going to get knocked out of Filipinos. And I love my Filipino people. I have Filipinos as cousins, if you want to. You might not believe that, but that's okay. You know, but you got to quit just saying, oh my God, man, he's just going to knock everybody out. Just because Freddie Roach said, knock that fucker out. Freddie Roach has Parkinson's. He's a little nuts, okay? Manny hasn't blatantly knocked somebody out since the Haddon fight. So all that dumb shit just needs to freeze. You know, he hasn't really straight knocked the fuck out of somebody since the Diaz and the Haddon fight. So just stop. He's not going to knock Mayweather out. If they ever fight, Mayweather will beat him in a 12th round unanimous decision, or if anything, a TKO stoppage in the 10th or 11th round from excessive punishment. Because Pacquiao will lunge. He will go resulting back to his old way, just like he did in the 5th and 6th and 7th round when Marquez was catching him with combinations. Left uppercuts all day. That's another thing that Pacquiao did not land, the uppercut. Who was landing the uppercut? Marquez. Who was landing overhand rights? Marquez. Did Pacquiao land any overhand lefts? And if he did, make a video of it. Put at least 10 punches that he landed that were overhands, either right or left. And I'm talking about blatantly clean, and send it to me. But I'm not going to keep rambling on. I'm just telling you guys facts. And Pacquiao, he's not a superhero no more. Like, if you want to stay off of commercial-wise and movie-wise and what he's done for his community, yes. He's my idol when it comes to that. And I know you guys don't believe, but I love me some Manny Pacquiao. Man, MP is the shit, okay? And he does everything for his community. He gives back, he gives them jobs. You know, he's running for senator, Serengani, probably, like, you know, he's a congressman, boxer, singer. He does it all, and I commend him for that. That's what's up. I'm proud of him when it comes to that. When it comes to in that ring, that's what matters. Your last fight, you're always as good as your last fight. And I felt Marquez did well, but he gave out on that 12th round, and Pacquiao did a little bit more and landed that straight left. So, you know, you can't score a draw. You can score 1 point for Pacquiao, but if you go off of the overall fight, I just give it to Marquez. That's just me. From the heart, the counter-punching skills, it just looked more appealing to me than somebody trying to lunge at somebody and then complain about a headbutt. Felt like you headbutted it. You lunge all the time. That's gonna happen. It's part of life. But you ever face Mayweather? Yeah, if you face Bradley, good payday. You know, because Bob Arum is a great promoter. He's gonna hype the fuck out of that fight, and you're gonna get paid. You're gonna beat the shit out of Bradley Pacquiao. I mean, you're gonna give him an unmerciful beating. Because he doesn't have that good of defense. Man. And he's very slow because all that compacted muscle. Man, you'll beat the shit out of him. But Marquez, I'm sorry, he got your nut. Like, it should be a fourth fight if you know, don't step to the table with the Mayweather, which that's what everybody wants to see. I understand that. And all you little hype beast NBA players, just stop it. Jalen Rose, you never was a real boxing fan. Reggie Miller, all you talk about is Pacquiao Mayweather. You don't even know who Sergio Martinez is. You don't even know who Juan Carlos, you know, Burgos is. You don't know who Antonio Escobedo is, or you know, Alexis Aguirre. Like all these, so many boxers I can name off. You know, but I'm not even gonna get into that. Like I said, great night of boxing when it came to technical skill. Pacquiao had great straight left hands and turning movements and footwork and using so many angles, which I love to see in a boxing match. Marquez was doing the best that he could with his left uppercuts and his straight right hand attack. Hey, this is Anthony signing off, but before I do, for all my Boricuas out there, I know you wanted to see Cotto Margarito too. I saw a bit of it, and it's coming on at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Oh my goodness. The Max Kellerman face off with Cotto and Margarito too is it's amazing. I mean, it's the best because they are really beefing. It's not scripted. Cotto really does not like Margarito, and it's just crazy. Like, it's muy loco. I know Cotto working on his speed. Is you know, muy rapido. He's gonna get his speed on point for this fight. He's gonna get his timing on point for Margarito, and he's gonna fuck up his order bone again. That's what Cotto threw out there. Like, what kind of fighter thinks it's okay to die in the ring? Hey, everybody got their own mentality. Cotto says, I got 4 kids. What the fuck I look like dying in the ring? It's just my job. And I believe in that, and I really feel that's, you know, really taking care of business, being respectful. So you guys tell me what you think about that fight coming up, Cotto Margarito through. And this is the post fight for the Manny Pacquiao Juan Manuel Marquez fight. Hey, some people are gonna have it for Marquez, some people still gonna have it. Hey, no knockout. That's what everybody was waiting. No, Pacquiao's gonna knock him out in the 8th. Ellie, have fun. You little hype beast sucking Pacquiao's dick faggot. Remember that. I said it to him. I say it to your face. You want a boxing ring? You boxing ring. I just had to throw that out there because you hate on every boxer that fights Manny Pacquiao. Yes, I love Floyd Mayweather to death, but I felt if he faced somebody that is just as high skill as him, like a Robert Guerrero or, you know, Sergio Maravilla Martinez, everybody has that fighter that can give them trouble. And those two fighters and those two styles can give him trouble. Pacquiao can only give him trouble if he boxes Mayweather. If he lunges in like he did with this Marquez fight, and just come on, really? Really? And you saw what Mayweather did to Marquez. I love Marquez to death, but you saw what Mayweather did to Marquez. So, anyways, you guys leave me feedback in the comment section below. And this is Ant. Be respectful. Peace.